Hello, everyone. My name is Olga. I'm Account Executive here at UXPressia. So today I'll be walking you through our brand new features that we've recently released. The plan for today is to take a look at the design view. This is a brand new enterprise feature. Then we will take a look at custom tooltips. We will also review some presentation mode updates. And finally, we'll address any questions that you might have at the very end. So let's start with the design view. Yeah, so this feature allows you to visualize relations between the artifacts of your organization in a hierarchical manner by arranging them into the levels. And connecting them visually, you can build these relations, like visualize them. Design View is available on Enterprise Plan, as I already mentioned, and it is available right here. So you just need to click on this top menu bar and switch from Project List to Design View, and you'll be able to build it right here. So here we have for you a bunch of so-called levels. Yeah, basically, we suggest you to start with the 3 default levels, the ecosystem one, the strategic level, and the tactical level. These are the levels that UXPressia suggests you to start with, but you can also create your custom ones. We start from the very high level, from the very abstract maps. This is the ecosystem level, and it suggests to operate a bird view maps within your organization. There could be several approaches here. For example, here you can show the journeys about different services that your company or organization provides. Or you can put here some journeys with regional specifics, yeah, if your journeys have some fundamental differences in the regions, yeah. Then we dive deeper into strategic level. It suggests to operate different scenarios for ecosystem level, yeah. But still, strategic level journeys, they are focused on like a big picture. And if you want to enhance them with some details, you go to a tactical level journeys. So what can be a single stage of a strategic level journey can split into several stages of a tactical journey level, yeah? Right, so now let's take a look at the mechanics, yeah, how you can actually build this structure. In order to add a map or persona, just click on the placeholder right here and pick a corresponding journey map from your projects like this. And when you're done and all the journey maps and personas are added to this hierarchy, you can start building the relations between them. So in order to do so, just hover over this cell to see this purple dot, and then drag it to draw an arrow and connect it visually. Right, so by the way, what I wanted to highlight here is that the relations here are vertical, top to bottom, but you can change actually the order of the levels like this, and it is possible to rename the levels as well. So when the structure is done, when it is finished, you might want to export this view. Currently, it is possible in a couple of formats, in PNG and PDF, so that you could include it into the presentation and then explain to your stakeholders certain relations between your maps. Right, I think that's it with the design view. Julia, do we have any questions here?
So there is one from Gail here. How do you move the order of the journey?
So you can regroup the levels, like you can drag and drop them, but you can also regroup the order of the journeys like this. But currently you can only visually connect them vertically, yeah? At this point, you cannot connect them horizontally, but please note that this is the very first version of the design view. So we are really looking forward to hearing your feedback on this feature when you start using it. Yeah, and be sure that we will enhance it later on.
All right, so Gail, just use drag and drop, and that's how you organize them. All right. I hope that answers your question. So another one is from Thomas here. Will it affect anything within the individual journeys?
Not really. So this is just the structure to showcase the relations between them. So no journey maps are actually affected by this structure when you regroup them or rearrange it somehow.
All right, Thomas, I hope that helps.
The next update is actually custom tooltips. So currently you can add customized guides, explanations, some tips to your sections, or call it swim lanes, for your team. This could come in handy if you're using some non-standard template, for example, and you would like to make sure that everyone on your team knows how to fill in this specific swim lane or how to read the map. Yeah. So in order to add this custom tooltip, just hover over the section area to see this editable tooltip area, then click on it, and here you can insert your custom tooltip like this, and everyone will see it. By the way, if you copy your templates or your maps, be sure that these tooltips will also be copied and transferred to another copy. Yeah. So I think that's a great one in order to make sure that everyone understands how to read it, how to fill it in, and to stay on the same page. That's a quick update. Right, and the last one for today is about the presentation mode at UXPressia. I'm sure, and I hope that everyone who's present today knows that we have this presentation mode that allows you to share, easily present your journey maps, your artifacts to your team, to your stakeholders. It just gives you kind of PowerPoint experience when you can zoom it in and out. So the recent update is about the order of the artifacts that are actually linked to this journey. So here on the left, you can see a number of personas and also a journey map that is linked to this specific map. You can now regroup them, just drag and drop them and put them in the corresponding order. You can use it in order to specify the order of the narrative, like how you tell the story, how these different personas join your journey, yeah, in which order. Yeah, this is it basically for today. I think it just takes me to the very end of this very quick presentation. So Julia, let's see if we have any questions for today.
This Gail, I have another question.
Sure thing, go on.
I thought it'd be easier to ask. So if, let's say we haven't mapped a journey yet, so I don't have a journey map, do I have to actually create like an empty journey map in order to create the atlas, correct? There's no way to just type, like there's no way to take one of those tiles and type in whatever the journey might be. I have to actually have a map created.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Actually, you need to select the existing one. If you don't have it, probably you can just create a blank journey and name it.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing, and I was trying to work with it the other day. But I was trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your question.
All right, Gail, thank you so much. Eric, you asked to switch back to design view. Do you have any question regarding that as well?
Yeah, I was just wondering, is there any type of metadata related to the journey maps that can be shown on the design view other than just the looks like you see the name, and what's the insurance that I keep seeing? Is that a category of some type?
Yeah, this is the name of the project actually, but there is no other metadata that you can currently link to this cell. So basically it will be just the name of the journey, or if you had a persona, yeah, and that's it. But as I mentioned, this is the very first version of the design view.